Morning YouTube, and I am here back at it again with another video on top 5 things that I hate about my G37. Well, in this case it's more like dislike about my G37. I love this car. It's giving me no problems. It's got 61,000 miles on it right now as of this video, but I just want to show a couple of things that I dislike about my car. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing and the most important thing, especially when you're buying a used G37 or even a G35 370Z, or, you know, especially those early models. So the top reason why I dislike this car is Infiniti could have done better with the gallery gasket. You know, it's a common prevalent issue that happens on the early model 07 HR through, I believe, 2012 VHR motors that are found in the Gs and the Zs at the time. I can't stress this enough, but, you know, if you're willing to buy a used G or a Z, you know, since it came down in price a lot, avoid the early models as much as you can. Go for like a 14 especially, because that's when they changed it to a shorty style header on top of having a upgraded gallery gasket. But, you know, the hardware and the paper gasket that it came with in the early models tend to fail. Mine is a 2011, so mine had that issue. I changed mine at 50,000 miles. I can't stress this enough. But at Hill's Garage, they did amazing work. They changed it out to EPS tuning hardware and gaskets, on top of checking the water pump and putting new oil and coolant. And some other gremlins that they should have fixed out, in my opinion, before, is they should have fixed the sunroof drain a little bit better. The reason why I say sunroof drain, it would go down, it will drain inside that A-pillar all the way down, and that's where your body control BCM module is located. And with this BCM module being located right there, water can seep in over time, especially if you park outside, or if you park, you know, near under a shaded tree. Some leaves can get clogged up into, I want to say, I know I have my sunroof cracked, but if they can get clogged up into the sunroof drain, won't allow it to drain, and can fry your electronics, and can really be a very expensive cost to repair, you know, because you have to take out all the A-pillar stuff, and you have to disassemble the sunroof drain plug just to, you know, especially if you catch it early on, it's not as bad. But if it's compromising the BCM, then that's not good, because that's at least a couple grand job, unfortunately. And one more thing is that since I have a 7-speed auto from Jacko, I'm not a huge fan of this transmission. It's okay, but if you do have a JK41 or even a CD009 6-speed manual transmission, G35, G37, 370Z, 350Z HR models, HR and VHR in general, what they did, especially in the JK41 6-speed transmissions, is they put a slave cylinder inside the transmission and that's known to fail. And just to get that out, and it's having also known as a sticking clutch, just to get that out, drop the transmission, and replace it with an external slave cylinder. It's so much better, so you don't have to worry about that issue. I don't know why Nissan decided to do all that, but that's just me. Alrighty, so for my next one, number 2, is the coupe doors. Now, I had a G35 coupe, and those doors were literally, you know, just terrible, especially with these door hinges. These door hinges are a lot better than the one on the G37s than they are on the G35s, especially. But if you're parked on a slight hill or incline or whatever, you know, they won't hold for anything, and, you know, they'll take out your legs, of course. Yes, people my lottery tickets are going to cash. You may not see this up closely, but number 3 is I hate the aluminum door, door trim that flakes constantly on my driver's side door, especially. That's the worst problem. I'll zoom in a little bit. But at 60,000 miles, this is just, I don't understand that. But that's what they decided to do. My passenger side isn't as bad. But that's just, I don't understand that. And last but not least, but number 4 is I can't stand these cup holders, but mine is broken. It's been broken since I first bought this car at under 20,000 miles, but I mean, that's just unacceptable. They don't hold anything for shit anyway. I mean, the manual ones got it worse, where it's just rectangular and they just can't fit or hold anything. So I don't understand about their cup holder designs. Usually I like cup holder designs if I, put them in front of the shifter and not so you're not in the way of shifting, especially if you're in a manual car and all that. But I don't understand, why Nissan decides to, overcomplicate things, but that's just me. So thanks everybody that got this far. Like and subscribe for more content. Like I said, these are just dislikes, but not, anything that would make me to love this car or not. Every car has its own faults, but it is what it is. But I'm just showing a video of what prospective buyers would like to buy, things to look out for when they, buy a G37 Coupe, or especially mine, IPL Coupe. All right, thank you for viewing this video. And one more thing, actually. Everybody always asks me what these wheels are. These are ESR RF2 rotary forged wheels. These are 19 by 9.5 22 offset. 19 by 10.5 22 offset. And the wheels are wrapped in Kumo 275 35 19s, 245 35 19s. Thank you guys and have a good day.